What's going on, guys? I want to make a short video. I feel like I do these little update videos almost every other month, but pretty much I want to make a little short video about what happened to my old Camry. You guys probably saw like a year ago, I'd say, I made a video saying like, oh, I'm going to sell it. It's not that there's anything wrong with it, just need more room for other projects, for more cars. The cash I get from it essentially will go towards the Supra, and then eventually we want to get, a few drift builds going so we can go to events and stuff. So I pretty much sold the car to a dude who lives close by to where I live for a pretty fair price. I had it listed originally for 6,000, and then I dropped it down to 5, and I believe I want to say I sold it to him for like 4.5, which was pretty low in my opinion. Not because the car itself is really expensive, but just a lot of work was put into it. Like, me and some friends were doing the calculations. We could have probably just sold all the parts on the car for, you know, 8 or so, but we were kind of like, whatever, let's just get rid of the whole car itself. And that was the final decision. So anyway, I sold the car to him. He loved it. He drove it around for a few months. He would send me videos of like him like ripping it down hills and back roads and all that. And then he hit me with he got a VI essentially. And if you guys don't know, I'm from Vancouver, and we have this system where essentially it's like a state ref or a state rep, whatever it's called in California there, where they can pretty much seize your car if it's too modified. You know what I mean? If they deem that, the exhaust is, kind of cooked, then that's fine. They'll probably just, be like, hey, you gotta fix your exhaust. Here's a ticket for excessive noise, blah, blah, blah. But if it's like lowered with, camber and racing seats and a cage and all that, and they start like actually digging around, then they'll probably give you a VI, and there's like different levels to it. And essentially, he got a VI because the car was way too modified, and he was like, it's going to cost a lot to convert it. I might have to just park it for a bit and save up some money to get this VI done. Essentially, I think all he had to really do though was, I think he had to like lift it and put an OEM exhaust on it, something like that. It wasn't like a full redo. It's kind of like just do like these minor things and then just get the vehicle safety again, and then it's good to go. Well, while it was parked, I assume, at his place, someone backed into the car. And I'll post some pictures up on the screen, but pretty much they backed into it, did some damage to it. Nothing like, I would say, crazy, but enough that, like, I mean, you should probably claim it, get a new bumper or grill or whatever was damaged. And pretty much, yeah, when he went to the insurance place, they kind of were like, oh, did you do the radiator support? And he was like, no, that's like how I got the car. And they pretty much deemed that my job on the radiator support wasn't good enough. I thought I did a pretty good job. We pretty much cut out the old radiator support, put our old, like, a new one in, and we had like just a little tick welder, so we just like ticked a few little pins just to keep it in place. That being said, it did sag a little, so like when you looked at the front of the car, I mean, like the front bumper looked like it was sagging a little bit. That was just, again, just we were off by like a few centimeters or a few millimeters. I mean, it wasn't like a big difference. But anyway, the insurance agency deemed that had to be fixed, and they pretty much quoted them like $5,000 to get that all fixed, and insurance would only cover 4. And I don't know exactly what happened. The texts were kind of like splotchy and just all over the place, but he pretty much told me that they said if it's not fixed within a certain amount of time, it's like a write-off and the car's gonna get scrapped. So as of right now, I don't know what's the status of the car, whether it's at a scrapyard or if it's just sitting in his driveway the way it is. I don't think it's damaged to the point of, get rid of it. But again, I'm not the insurance agency. I don't really make that final decision. Right now, the way I'm looking at it is if I had, some spare cash, I'd just buy it back and do what they need to do and drive it again. But then it's like, is it worth getting the car back, fixing it, getting rid of the VI that's still active on the vehicle, all that stuff. So we're gonna see what happens. Hopefully there'll be another update video in a month or 2 or 3. I know these videos are pretty short, kind of just random updates. It's just I like to keep everyone in the loop, and I don't really have any other forms of social media to post about this type of stuff. So I pretty much just post it to this channel and hope that enough people see it and understand what's happening with the cars that we drive and modify and own and all that stuff. Again, this is not one of the vehicles we own, but I've had this car for like 6 years, been on the channel for 3 or 4, so just wanted to make a short update on it. Hope everyone's having a good day. Hope everyone enjoyed the video. Again, just kind of a breakdown where the Camry is right now, what's happening to it, and catch you guys in the next video. Peace.